I made it up. Before I go any further, I should probably clarify what the title of my series actually means. Hook theory. It is about exactly what you think when you hear the term hook. A catchy, earworm, memorable phrase. For a long time now, I've found this concept really interesting and really elusive. There's a fundamental question I'm trying to answer for myself, and if you're watching, for you too. Is the hook real, and can anything become a hook? Is a catchy line or phrase simply something special in the aether and certain special people can tap into? Or is it a phrase and ideas just pulled from scales and happenstance, presented at the forefront of the mix, and it becomes memorable through just sheer aggression and repetition and sonic manipulation? So I'll go in a bunch of different directions, episode to episode, but that's why it's called hook theory. It could lead somewhere, so who knows what we'll find. It just amazes me that the term hook could encompass this, 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 and even this. I worked as a studio musician my senior year of college. It was working with the owner, Todd, on a lot of his pet projects, namely singer-songwriters that he met and knew in the area and was helping them record their demos. And it just seemed like the hardest thing that they'd come into the studio with these rough sketches, these broad ideas of their songs, and as Todd and I worked together to flesh it out into a full-fledged recording, there really wasn't much musical substance there. That came out a lot harsher than I meant it to. These performers had things to say in their lyrics. They had musical flow and they had talent, but their songs were just unrefined and kinda blah. We're standing on the brink and we're on our way. We want the world to change, but we want to stay the same. And I ended up having to walk a fine line between studio hand, producer, and collaborator. How much of my ad-libbing adding a new layer to their piece, the hook, if you want to call it that, or something, meant I was part of its actual writing. And for a new songwriter trying to break into the industry, it was arguably the most important part to get right if you wanted people to keep listening past 15 seconds. Because sometimes all you hear is that much of a tune and you know it's revealed everything it's gonna have to offer you. And I really don't know how many of those people I worked with ended up actually succeeding in making careers out of the music they were making. I know there are songwriting workshops everywhere, but I've never attended any of those. So if you have, let us know in a comment what their ideas and thoughts and suggestions are for writing something that grabs a listener's attention. So can the skill of the hook be taught and learned to anybody, and we can finally eat iHeartRadio and Benny Blanco and the 5 producers pushing an entire generation's musical taste any direction they want? Let's find out together. There's not going to be a definitive end, but that's the journey. Maybe the real hooks are the dislikes and the critical comments we make along the way. Oh, and this music you've been hearing through this video? That hook was written by my cat. Just something to think about. You know the drill, and we'll see you next time.